Okay, now here's how to turn your hobby into a full-time job, but to do it part-time until you get rid of your full-time job. See, I mean, I think so many of us have jobs that are mediocre. You know, I mean, I sort of like it, and we gotta stay there because we gotta pay bills and things like that, but there's no spark anymore. You don't wake up in the morning, you just can't wait to get to work and do things, you know, and gosh, your hobbies, your things that you love coming home to do and can't wait to work on, that should be the thing you're doing all day, you know, and you should figure out a way to get paid for doing that. You know, and that's what this next interview about, man. He finally figured out a way, you know, to take his love for cars, actually. You know, I mean, he put himself through school, you know, college, by fixing up cars. You know, he'd buy an old clunker and fix it up and sell it, and put himself through college for 3 years doing that. You know, but he was studying, you know, software engineering. You know, and I don't know, he probably maybe got a job with an aircraft company or something like that, and writing on a piece of software that's gonna pull a switch some days when the weather's cold or something, you know, stuff that isn't so interesting, but it has to be done. And that's what happens. We get in these large organizations and we're giving little tasks that we have no idea what the heck it is, you know, and then we feel that we're contributing to life at all, you know. So that's why now I think, and now with the internet and all this stuff is out there to help you do the things you really want in life, it's possible to work towards that. It's not going to happen, you know, like by next Tuesday, what you see in my infomercials, you know. I did this, and next Thursday I was a gazillionaire. No, it takes patience and learning and things like that, so you can do it part-time, and that's what he did. Yeah, and what he did is actually he's got a scooter that's a carry-on bag. Actually, a carry-on bag that's a scooter. So you go to the airport and your carry-on bag, you get on, and you you go to the airplane and you pull it up, put it in the luggage, and come back and, you know, do it. And it actually has a place to recharge your phone or your iPad or whatever the heck you're doing. And, it's just all this stuff that he's been playing around with and, you know, figuring out how to do it, things like that. And we're going to need things like that. See, your idea, whatever it is that you think the world needs, well, there's probably a lot of people who believe that too. I mean, we're all not a billion have an idea nobody else thought of before. They just never got around to doing anything about it. And now, see, you can do something about that idea of yours. And you can start working on it part-time here and get money on the internet to do it. That's what he did now. And it'll show you, you know, in this interview, how he raised money on the internet. And now he's got a distribution system. He's getting close, I'm sure. He's chucking all the software, you know, jobs. And it's going to just now be a manufacturer and distributor of this, and hardly with any money at all. Look, it'd be a manufacturer. Before in our country, man, to do something like that, you had to be big fat cat money bags, have a big factory, have lots of employees, have lots of all this talent for everything. You don't need any of that anymore. You just need an idea and follow your nose, man. You could find a YouTube video to explain anything to you. You don't have to take a course or anything like that, or get talent somewhere across the world for, you know, $100 to solve some technical problem. I mean, physics is physics no matter where it is. And you can get problems like that solved for next to nothing. So that's, I think, what is so exciting in our country right now. And for everybody to live, and to live better. How are you going to take the inside of you that is really special and bring it out? Bring it out for the rest of us to enjoy that's special about you. So watch how he's doing that. Well, Anthony Chan. How do you pronounce it? Chan. Okay. You know, I'm studying. I know ni hao, but I can't. You know, so many. I've been trying to study Mandarin about 4 years, man. I barely know 7 words. But it's nice to meet you.
Good enough.
And Anthony, you got. Oh, by the way, what is your website to find this besides Indiegogo?
Yes. CoolPets, COOL. PEDS. .us.
Okay, coolpeds.us, and if people go there, they'll see your Indiegogo campaign, and they'll also see the coolest motorized carry-on piece of luggage, and you don't even have to carry it on anywhere. You can just ride it down the street. God, it's a little, like a carry-on piece of luggage, as it says. and it flips down, you stand on it, and it's an electric scooter to go anywhere you want, through the airport, out of the airport, go to the subway, go to shopping, go to work, go to anything, and for a few $100s, man, you got transportation that is so cool.
Awesome.
People, you'll be able to pick up women, attractive men, and everything. You got to start selling these like the cars. I mean, cars now, you don't sell getting down the street, they sell how important and sexy you're going to be. You know? But this is transportation you can't get anywhere else. Real transportation.
I really get a lot of people asking, especially girls, like asking me where to buy one. Can I try it? Can I try it? Seriously, I get a lot of that when I write that.
So that's why you went into this business. You couldn't sing well enough to be a rock star, right? And have groupies. So the coolest motorized carry-on is what you feel it's better than being a rock star.
That's right.
But it's really, I mean, you're an engineer, right? And you've been studying the States. You're China-born, right? Chinese-born? And came here for school as a software engineer and just started tinkering around. And this is not even your background, but just tinkering around. And man, you're an inventor of one of the neatest products in the world.
Actually, I worked on cars. I raced cars for many years actually in Los Angeles.
Oh.
I built my race cars, so I worked on a lot of mechanical.
I see. So you were mechanically inclined, but you didn't go race car building school. You taught it yourself, right?
Yep.
But it was interesting. You said you paid your tuition at UCLA by taking older cars, like you said, you had a 72 Mercedes that you bought, like junk for, $600, fixed it up, and you got $1,600, and you paid your way through UCLA doing that. Huh?
So yeah, I did that for 3 years. Yeah, fun.
Wow, that's terrific. Yeah. So this now is very popular. You have it in Europe cities, right? Cities in Europe.
Yeah.
Shanghai, it's a killer product. I mean, I was just there myself, and I could see how this would be wonderful.
Yeah, it's perfect.
Yeah. Because they have little scooters all over.
Yeah.
But what's so nice about the scooter, you got a scooter because you can't go this goes up to 10 miles an hour, right? Something like that?
Oh, more than that. About 15 on some models.
Wow. I mean, in cities, I mean, I have a regular scooter like a Vespa, and I don't want to even go more than that. So this goes fast as cities.
Cool.
Yeah, this goes faster. And then plus you just, like a piece of luggage, a carry-on luggage, you can put it in the airplane on the luggage rack, and then you don't even need a cab when you get to the airport. You can ride your luggage into the city.
If it's close enough, maybe
right.
to the hotel next door.
Right. I mean, it's nothing you take on the highways, right?
No. And you can also charge your phone through the USB port.
Oh, it's a phone charger.
So while you wait at the boarding gate, you can charge your phone.
I see. Wonderful. And it has a locator in it, right? It has a. Doesn't it have?
An extra feature is like a GPS chip.
Yes.
That locates your luggage around the world and sends your locations to your cell phone.
So if where did I put my luggage, you could just look on your cell phone and it'll show you where it is. Yeah. Or if the airline loses your luggage, you can tell the airline where it is.
Tell them where to get it. So that option is in development right now, so we hope to get it done by the end of June, actually.
Oh, wow. Month. Well, that's it. And the product itself, when are you shipping that? Because now in your Indiegogo campaign, you have another 2 months, really, to the finished campaign, right?
Yeah.
So you can get it. Good.
Yeah, we have all the molding and tooling done already at my factory. So we're ready to mass produce it end of this month in June.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you're ready. You're going.
Yeah,
nothing's going to stop. You're not even going to wait for the 2 months to be over. You're going, huh?
Yeah. Yeah. We got quite a few pre-orders around the world in China, Europe already. Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's
good.
No, it's fun. It's fun looking. It makes sense. You know, I mean, now with more and more people living in the city, we got to get rid of these big cars. And it's something, to me, all the other options, you know, whether it's a scooter, a bicycle, or even these bigger, you know, self-propelling machines, they're either look dangerous or they're too big. This just packs them like a suitcase and it doesn't matter. You take it in the office, you take it in the airplane, you can put it on your bike and go somewhere too.
Exactly. You know more than me on this product, sounds like. Awesome.
Because, I mean, anybody who's alive knows how important something like that is. Yeah. And if you live in a city, you know, that's cool. And it doesn't take a license, right? It doesn't take any kind of stuff. So, you know, a responsible 12-year-old could take it up to this to school.
School campus, you know, maybe
right.
On the way to high school. Yeah.
That's a great thing on college campuses. And now on your campaign, you get this like at a 40% discount. So if you get it now, if you don't get it now, you're going to wait and you're going to pay a lot more, right?
Yeah, so we hope to help a lot of people out in the city and students too, you know, get to places, you know, faster, basically.
Right. Yeah. Well, they can't wait to go to class. Well, they can't. They could probably wait, but they'd rather not be late and get a demerit. Yeah. Right. So that means they could sleep longer, they could party longer, and still make it to class, right? And exactly. So it's electric, right? So it recharges and just a normal power.
Electric. You charge it for about 2.5 hours.
Wow.
And the range is up to, for my weight, I weigh about 160 pounds. And I get about 6 to 7 miles out of that charge. 6 to 7
miles. Well, you know, that's a couple days worth of, you know, getting back and forth.
Yeah, like short commute, you know, like a 3-mile commuting, you know.
Yeah. Well, the whole city is going to be full of people standing up on their scooters, and not as a regular scooter, but a scooter with a piece of luggage on the front.
Yeah, with so computers in it.
Yeah, you put your computers, and that plastic is so strong that it really protects it. So if you have it in your knapsack,
it's polycarbonate. It's really strong. Yeah.
So it's to be stronger than a knapsack or anything else you could put in. Well, thanks for sharing all this stuff in the U.S. and making it here first. We usually buy all the things in China. You're developing it here and selling it to China, aren't you?
Yeah, at the same time, China
right. At the same time. And all over the world. We all need this. Yeah. And that's why the world is so small, you know, and you're making it smaller, you're making it easier, and you're making it faster. Pardon me?
And, you know.
And cleaner, right? I forgot about it. Oh, right, I forgot all of that part. That will motivate, you know, a whole bunch of people just will buy it for that, you know, because anything else. I mean, if you have a Vespa, you know, that's burning all that oil and polluting everything, and this could go as fast as my Vespa down the city streets. Yeah, you can't go any faster than 10 miles an hour or 15 miles an hour. What the hell? So you might as well do it on something you could carry into the office with you, and you don't have to worry about it. So that's cool. Sorry.
So yeah, it won't get stolen outside.
Right. That's
bike outside. Yeah. It gets stolen.
No, and in big metro areas, urban areas, that's a concern. So just go to CoolPeds, CoolPeds.us, and you see Tony's coolest motorized carry-on, and do it now before he's going to have to raise the price once he finishes his Indiegogo campaign. So, and see the videos. I mean, the videos of this thing going through the airport and people looking at you, or even the city streets of Shanghai. I love watching those, and in New York City, and you have this all over. That's a wonderful. Just watching your video, you get a tour of the globe.
Oh yeah, almost.
Yeah, it's a travel tour. So that's CoolPeds.us. Tony, thank you so much. I'm glad you're doing this stuff.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Take care.